Good morning, amazing people. I hope you guys are all doing well. My name is Sika, and as you can tell, I've still got wrinkles on my face from my sleep. It's still pretty early here, but I still wanted to say what I wanted to say to motivate, encourage, inspire somebody this morning. I have been having a lot of aha moments in my life just recently, coming up to the 40th year of my life, and I've been taking stock on a lot of things, some of which I wanted to share with you guys this morning. And the first thing that I would say is that over the course of my life, every time when I've lost somebody, not with them passing away necessarily, but somebody that was a friend for a long time, for example, that doesn't want to talk to me anymore or is out of my life for whatever reason, it really, really got me down. I didn't understand why, and I would try so hard to hang on, even when I knew it was wrong. I would go out of my way to do things that weren't necessary. I would be walking on eggshells around them just so that I could keep them in my life because I could not let go. But as I've matured, as I've learned, as I've stretched, as I have allowed myself to be spoken to in my spirit by the Lord, I have found that sometimes it is just time. Like God is just taking all these people out of your life because He has better things in store for you. And that doesn't mean that the people in your life are bad people or people that you don't need or that God is being horrible or anything of the sort. It is just that the chapter that they're supposed to write in your life, it's over. I've had friends that I've had for 15, 20 years that are no longer close, or people that I don't hear from anymore. I don't dislike them. I don't hate them. We haven't fought. There's been no arguments, no problems, nothing. The only thing that is going on is that the chapter in my book, the chapter of life in my book of life that they're supposed to be writing, that chapter is written. It's time for them to move on. Sometimes it might be that, they need to go do something somewhere else. They've impacted whatever the Lord wanted them to impact in your life, and it's time for them to move on. So you have to let them go. Let them go. Don't try to hang on to them. When the time has come and they want to leave, let them go. The Lord will never, ever take something away from you unless He has something better to replace it. Now, this is a very difficult lesson or a difficult truth that I've had to come to. But now that I have, oh, it's so liberating. And so now I make friends and loved ones, and I love them with everything that I have in that moment. But when the time comes for them to go, I let them go. If the chapter in the story of what they have to do in my life is done, I just have to let them move on with their lives, wish them well. And sometimes they have to go away for a time and come back later. People go through stuff, and so they need their time too, right? But I also have people that have been in my life for the whole duration of my life. And sometimes they're not even people that I speak to necessarily every single day, but I speak to them once a year, every 6 months, every 4 months, whenever the time is, I speak to them. And it feels like we never stop talking. We just pick up where we left off and carry on. There's no drama. There's no arguments. There's no, oh, you didn't call me 2 weeks ago, and you should have called me 6 months ago. There's nobody keeping track of who called who or who didn't. That's a waste of time. But there's some people in your life who always criticize, who always mourn, complain all the time, and the whole relationship is always one of drama. Guys, as I'm coming to the 40th year of my life, there is something about peace that I can't put any monetary value to. And at this particular point in my life, anything that takes away my peace, I have to let go, because I need that peace to have clarity of thought. I need that peace to be able to get to the next chapter of my life. And anything that tries to steal that peace and joy from me, gotta go. I don't know about you, but this morning, all I'm here to say to you is that, stop being so afraid of being by yourself that you hang on to dead wood that needs to go. Because it is that dead wood that is stopping you from being that person that you need to be. You know, let them go. Let go and let God. God has amazing things in store for you. And so stop hanging on to dead wood just for the sake of having clutter in your life. Because when you clutter your life with unnecessary people, naysayers who don't push you, inspire you, motivate you, speak life into you, you're killing yourself slowly. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your life on unnecessary things. Guys, today's a given, but tomorrow is not. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. The fact that you're here today and you're laughing and smiling and can move and have your being doesn't mean that tomorrow is given, it's guaranteed, because it's not. You don't know what is, around the corner. And so it's time for you to take charge of your life and live it in all its fullness to the best of your ability. And so this is what I'm here to say to you this morning, that it is time to let them go. Let them go and have your peace of mind, have the clarity of thought to be able to decide how the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months of your life is going to be. It is time. And the other thing that I wanted to say to you is that sometimes, right, we keep holding on to things because everything around us seems to be calm and silent. And we think that at that time, probably God has abandoned you, He doesn't care anymore. But I promise you, even in His silence, He's still working. It's a bit like that Chinese bamboo. I don't know whether you've heard that story before. But when the farmer goes to plant these bamboos in the ground, it takes 5 years of seeing nothing. 5 years of seeing nothing. In that silence, that bamboo is still growing roots underneath the soil, and that is God sometimes. We can cry and bang and knock and shake the gates of heaven for God to answer us, but sometimes He's just silent. And in that silence, you might think, He doesn't love me, He's abandoned me, He doesn't care about me, whatever. But He does. Even in that silent time, when you're upset, when you're frustrated, what you don't realize is that He's behind the scenes setting you up for better things that are to come in your life. So, guys, let go of all the clutter in your life. Let go of all those people that make a lot of noise in your life, that makes you feel that, oh, you have people in your life, but in reality, the quality of your friendship or relationship doesn't amount to anything. You don't need that in your life. You need people who inspire you, people who speak life into you, people who motivate you to be the best version of yourself possible. I have let go of so many people. And by the way, you don't need to make any public announcement to say, you know what, Issy, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. So bugger off. No. You just spend less and less and less time with them. You can distance yourself from people without them even realizing that that is what you've done. And allow the people that speak life into you. Allow the people that encourage you. The people that you can have business idea conversations with. The people that speak life into the difficult situations in your life, because those are the people that are your champions, your cheerleaders, the people that are going to make you do and achieve the things that you never thought were possible. They're all around you. You just need to sit down, look deep, and you would find them. In the last couple of months, I've met amazing people that I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would ever meet. Sometimes I ask, why didn't I meet them sooner? But even in the midst of that, I realized that this is the time. This is the day that the Lord has made. And so I am rejoicing and I'm glad in that fact that today I have these amazing people to help me to get to that next level in my life. Let them go, guys. Let them go. You don't need the clutter. You don't need the noise all the time in your life. You just need good, amazing people that are going to help you be the best person that you could ever be. Let it go. Let go and let God. So that is my motivation piece for this morning. I hope it inspires you. I hope it speaks to you. I hope it brings life into your spirit. And I hope that you're ready to open yourself up to the unknown and know and trust God that He knows what He's doing. His plans for you are good and not for evil, and is to give you a better hope and a future. Trust Him. Trust Him to take you on a good journey. And guys, you would never, ever look back. I love you so much. God bless you, inspire you, motivate you. May His face shine upon you. May He give you His peace. God bless you. Take care and let them go.